Shabbat Shalom and welcome to Congregation Beth Ahaba's weekly Torah videos. This week's portion is Shemini, and I'll tell you one of the reasons it's one of my favorite portions. The lead up to this week's portion is that we've just had a week-long dedication ceremony for the Mishkan, the tabernacle, the portable temple in the wilderness. And Aaron and his sons have just been ordained as the high priest and his successors. They've made a lot of offerings as part of this dedication. And on the 8th day, the glory of the divine appeared to the entire people, and a fire came out and consumed the offerings on the altar. And everybody falls on their faces and is ecstatic. Okay, that's good. So then the very next thing that happens is that it says that Aaron's two sons bring an alien fire before Adonai, and that Adonai sends out this fire, the same word for how God consumed the previous offering, and consumes and kills the sons. So you've got this really happy experience immediately followed by this extremely tragic and devastating experience. And furthermore, Aaron is instructed that he shouldn't carry out the typical mourning practices of letting your hair down or tearing your clothes, but rather that the whole rest of the people would mourn in his stead because he still had responsibilities and he was still in a particular state of ritual purity, which required him to remain where he was. Also, immediately following this section, we see an injunction against drinking on the job. And so some of the rabbis have interpreted that perhaps what Aaron's two sons did wrong is that they were a bit too intoxicated and therefore offered their offering improperly in a way that rebounded and did not succeed in ways that they did not expect. So what takeaways can we have from this? I think there's many, but here are two takeaways that I have. One, it is possible to have the best of intentions and still fail. Sometimes bad things happen that are outside our control. And to give ourselves the best chance for success, we have to set boundaries and abide by them really clearly, as well as having circles of support. Two, sometimes having responsibilities means that we can't process and deal with life right away as it happens. And so having a community to support us in those instances is absolutely essential. So I hope that you're able to think on this week the lessons of setting boundaries and the lessons of being supported by others when we can't quite process things for ourselves. Shabbat Shalom.